Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about types of ecosystem and one more thing, structure of pond ecosystem. Okay, so we know what is ecosystem, the environment which is around us, right? So that is called ecosystem. So here we are going to discuss about types of ecosystem, right? So what are the types? So here natural ecosystem, artificial or man-made ecosystem. So what is natural ecosystem? That will be created by nature and that will be under the control of human being. Okay, so we have to maintain the ecosystem. So there sometimes may be an involvement of human being to maintain this ecosystem. So that we are calling as natural ecosystem. So that here is mentioned with or without human interference. Okay, and artificial or man-made ecosystem, it's full and full created by man. Okay, we human being, we created this ecosystem and we are maintaining this ecosystem. For example, we can say rice field and maize field. For our need, what we did, we cultivated the rice. Okay, and maize, we are cultivating it. So that is one of the ecosystem. Okay, so that will be entirely created by human being, right? So here under this natural ecosystem, we have terrestrial ecosystem and aquatic ecosystem. So what is when we terrestrial? It's nothing but land. Okay, so what are the ecosystem will come under this terrestrial? Forest ecosystem, grassland ecosystem, desert ecosystem. So these are the ecosystems will come under terrestrial ecosystem. Okay. An aquatic ecosystem is nothing but water. Aquatic means water, right? So open water. So in this, under this aquatic ecosystem, we have a type that is a freshwater ecosystem, marine water ecosystem. Okay. So under this freshwater, there is a lotic ecosystem and lentic. What is windmill lotic? That is nothing but running water bodies, river. Okay. So like that. And here lentic, it is a stagnant water, so standing water body. So there is pond and lake. The water will be reserved in a particular place and that will not move from that place. Okay, so that is called lentic, that is standing water bodies. So these are the types of ecosystem. So under this we are going to discuss one important part, that is pond ecosystem. Okay, so what is pond ecosystem? Definitely it will come under lentic, because the water in the pond, it is stagnant in one place, that will not move, right? So that will come under lentic ecosystem. Okay, so here we are discussing about structure of pond ecosystem and how it is created by nature. So before that, what will happen? We have a shallow region, empty shallow region. Okay, just imagine this diagram without water and these organisms, just a mud with a shallow region. Okay, so now once rain comes, what will happen? This rainwater will be get stored here, right? So after some days there will be a formation of organisms. Not at the time we will not have all the organisms. So slowly the water gets stored in this shallow region and there will be a formation of some microbes, phytoplanktons, zooplanktons and aquatic plants. Okay, so like that. So some aquatic plants has formed, and then by means of the photosynthesis process, these aquatic plants it releases oxygen to the water, so that get dissolved. So this dissolved oxygen will be taken by other living organisms, so that the population will be maintained in this pond ecosystem. So like this way only, in this way only, what has created the pond ecosystem has created naturally. Okay. So it is a classical example for natural, aquatic, freshwater, lentic type of ecosystem. So whenever you are reading this lentic, you have to remember that is standing water. Okay, and it helps to understand. So why we have to read this pond ecosystem? So that we can understand in which way the pond ecosystem has created and how the organisms, what are all the organisms are there in the pond ecosystem, right? So it will be very helpful to know about all those things, right? Yeah. So it helps us to understand the structure and function of an ecosystem. When rainwater gathers in a shallow area, gradually over a period of time, different kinds of organisms, microbes, plants, animals become part of this ecosystem. So this pond ecosystem is a self-sustaining and self-regulatory freshwater ecosystem. So what it will do, it will maintain the ecological balance over there. So what is meant by ecological balance? The maintaining of organisms in the aquatic region. Okay, So, and whatever food, whatever nutrients, everything is needed by the organisms, that will be balanced by means of the cyclic process. Okay, so it is itself maintains everything. So naturally this pond ecosystem has created, and other organisms also created in this pond ecosystem, and everything is maintained by this pond ecosystem. Okay. Here, so we are calling this one a self-sustaining and self-regulatory freshwater ecosystem, which shows a complex interaction between the abiotic and biotic components. You just see here why they given this word, that is biotic and abiotic components. Definitely, if it is an ecosystem, if it is a living organisms, these living organisms will depend on non-living things also. For example, in this pond ecosystem, what is there? Plants are there, aquatic plants are there, right? So this aquatic plants, definitely it will it need the help of sunlight, so that the photosynthesis process will be done by this plants. So it liberate the oxygen, and it for its respiration processes, what it's need? It need oxygen, right? So sunlight is needed for other organisms. So the water has to be little warm. So because of the sunlight. Okay, so little warmth also it's needed, and the light is needed for photosynthesis process. So you just see here, these are the living organisms, and this living organism is depend on abiotic factor. So what is here abiotic factor? Is nothing but the sunlight. Okay, so there is an interaction between the abiotic factor and the biotic factor, so that the ecosystem, pond ecosystem, has maintained its balance. Is it clear? Yes. Hope so you enjoyed this video. I'll meet you in another video. Thank you.